Chicago Bears Central, CDubb, Bobby, Haize, we all in the building today for the weekly live stream. We about to get into it. Matt Eberflus has reportedly changed practice to avoid players from being injured. We also have players that didn't practice. We'll talk about all that and some more right after this.
Now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
All right, fam. Matt Eberflus, like the injuries have gotten such to the point that he's changing practice. He said today, direct quote today, we shortened practice a little bit today. We took out some one-on-ones. We shortened it because we want to stay fresh. AKA, too many of our goddamn wide receivers have gone down. We got to protect some people. He says we're always looking at it. We're always looking at the numbers. The numbers, the strength the staff gives us with the distance and speed and the effort. We're always going to modify to make sure we're doing the best we can for the guys on Sunday. All right. We have a lot of injured players. David Montgomery, Jalen Johnson still did not practice. We already know Byron Pringle is out for at least the next 4 weeks. Do you think that the injuries are caused by going too hard in practice? Is that what we're doing right now? Does he got people going through suicides in practice? Is that what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing?
No, I don't think that. I just think we playing a little bit too hard, and it just happens. This shit happens. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get hurt. You gonna get nicks and cuts and bruises. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of glad. To be honest, I'm not happy for nobody to get injured, but I'm glad that it's like early in the season. It's just the first quarter of the season. Maybe we get those back and they full strength. Maybe we don't get any injuries later on. You know what I'm saying? Not in this level later on in the season. So, you know, it's the other way to look at it that, man, they playing hard out there. They playing a little bit too hard and they getting injured, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely dial it back. These guys been going crazy since training camp, doing what they do, implementing the hits principle. Just dial it back a little bit. Let everybody get their rest that they need, but you still obviously still want to touch up and make sure that you're improving and stepping in the right direction. Obviously, you make sure that these guys maintaining that discipline, but definitely dial it back, bro. Dial it back a little bit.
Yeah, the hits principle don't mean hit your own goddamn teammates.
For real, though.
But all jokes aside, though, I mean, this just goes to show this coaching staff is always making adjustments. They're always taking a look at how they can improve things. And the fact that we've had a lot of players injured literally since basically the start of preseason, something needs to change. I love how hard this team plays. I love everything. I love the change of culture, but we do need to keep people fresh. We already don't know what we're getting to kill Harry back. Byron Pringle's out. Velus Jones is yet to play in the regular season game. These are players all that we could need as weapons in the wide receiver course. We have the last ranked passing offense in the NFL, bro. We got to look at some things.
We definitely got to look at some things.
Hey, man, but really, though, do we want them to stop practicing hard? Do you think as a team we need to stop practicing hard? I don't think we need to stop practicing hard. We need as much practice as we can, and we need to hit hard as we can in practice. That's what I think.
Listen, this ain't high school. Like, if it was high school, I would say that. Like, we used to kill each other in high school. This is different. I don't think you need to be hitting each other hard. I mean, you do need to hit, right? But you don't need to be trying to kill each other. Save some of that for the game. That's how I feel. Like, especially when you're seeing the injuries come. These aren't just nagging injuries. We know after week 1 in the NFL, everybody's banged up and dinged up. Something just gets you build off top of that going into the season. But what we're seeing from this team, like some of the injuries that's been keeping out guys for, like Velus Jones has been day to day for 4 weeks, bro. Like, there's something to be said in that, right?
Yeah, that's definitely something to be said in that. But definitely, man, I say to you that, bro, that's what you got. This is the reason you go through training camp and you go through all that stuff. That's when you implement all that hard stuff. See who want to make the team. See how you can fill in the role. See who gets placed here. See who gets placed there. Man, you could definitely start dialing it back a little bit. Definitely, especially because you wanna be fresh, as he said. You want your guys to be fresh to go up against these New York Giants on Sunday. So,
oh, bro, I'm just saying all the knuckleheaded things they've been doing, missing tackles and shit. It's time to, you know what I'm saying? It's time to practice hard. They need to, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, they need to have a hard practice without necessarily hitting each other hard. I get what you're saying. They need to have. I would say they need to have an intense practice for sure. They need to they need to be hitting some back, something hard, and learn how to wrap up. We got to go to simple bases because some of these missed tackles now. Some of these missed tackles I'm looking at, like, I get it, man. These are 200-pound people running at each other. God knows how fast, but like, wrap these people up. Like, wrap them up.
Real, bro.
Wrap them up. Now, one of the players that has been out with injury today did speak out, and that's Velus Jones Jr., who I think we're all super high on. He was asked about how he can help the Chicago Bears offense. He had this to say: I can help him out a lot. That's why they drafted me early in the 3rd round. That's really been on my mind. I've been visualizing that and manifesting. So when that day comes, I'm definitely going to go out there. Do you guys think that that Velus Jones is going to have an impact immediately for the Chicago Bears offense? Yes, he's a rookie, but when you look at the speed that he's able to offer, when you look at like how well they're defending Darnell Mooney and zeroing in on him, adding a player that has speed and big play potential in Velus Jones, how much do you think that really helps the Bears initially upon whenever he does return?
I think Velus Jones Jr. is going to help the Bears out tremendously. He's going to open up the game for so many players that need the game opened up, honestly. Darnell Mooney, Cole Kmet especially. His playmaking ability with the ball, I think he'll play the slot when he come in, and he's just going to be a dangerous person to deal with on the field. He's not a regular rookie. I think he's 25 years old. So he's going to be, this is a grown man getting ready to get on this field and help this team out. Just watch and see. He's going to be a linchpin for this team.
For real. Because for me, man, that big run that EQ St. Brown took off, imagine Velus Jones taking that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A little more girth, in my opinion, a little more size. Maybe not in, height-wise. I think, do like not even 6'5". Yeah, buddy, like 6'5". EQ.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, EQ,
but on those sweeps and things like that, just imagine them coming off that. Then you add another dimension, which you can go in with some more quick screens on while you got Darnell Mooney on the other side. You can run a quick screen on Velus on the other side. You know what I'm saying? It's more things that you can add to the offense and potentially see what these guys can do. Because he got the speed. My man say he ready to run past anybody. And every time the man talking, put out a comment, it seemed like I'd be like, hell yeah. I'd be right there ready to get in the huddle with him and yell and rah-rah. Right with him, but he just gotta get on the field, man. But I'm glad they took their time with the injury, bro, because hamstrings are tricky. So get right.
Hey, yeah. Secretly, can he take handoffs out the backfield? Could we see Velus Jones coming out the backfield like Debo?
Ooh, I had never
be another dimension.
Thought about that, bro.
It's the RC, okay.
We've seen EQ St. Brown used in that method, so it's in the playbook. Having Velus with his quickness come around like that,
man, that's it. Hey, I think they should do it, man. I think we already the best running team in the NFL, man.
We're number 2 statistically, but that's that. Keep in mind, we haven't yet seen a game where Khalil and David Montgomery both have got going, bro. That potential is there. Then you throw in Justin Fields and his ability to run too. We're going to have a game where we have over 275 yards rushing at some point this season, bro. It's coming.
I agree with that. I would agree with that.
It's coming.
Absolutely.
I think it's coming.
But Bobby says they did call him Little Debo in college.
That's what he remind me of so much. Debo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't just no traditional wide receiver. He gonna get in there, run some sweeps. He gonna run the slot receiver, on 3rd down, 2nd down, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He gonna run some plays from out the backfield. Man, he gonna be a playmaker for this team, man. And I think the coaching staff was really counting on him before the season started. So they just itching at the bit, waiting for this weapon to come back on the field, man, and unleash him.
Yeah, I agree with everything right now. Because I want to see him, man. I want to see him make some plays, bro. It's about time, damn it. It's about time.
At the end of the day, you look at it this way, is that the fact that they did draft him as early as what they did, that they passed up on some bigger name wide receivers that could have made an initial impact. Yeah, they went out and got Jaquan Brisker, Kyler Gordon. To be Brisker's already shown. Kyler Gordon's come slower, but we still have big trust in them. But still, the fact that they out and Velus was the one that they drafted it goes to show that I do think, to agree with CDubb's point, they think that this guy is going to be amazing for them. And so, hopefully we'll see that come to light. It can help. We need the most weapons that we have. Out of all the starting quarterbacks in the NFL, Justin Fields ranks dead last in completion percentage, bro. How concerning is that to you guys?
Oh man, that's I can't lie to you and say it's not concerning. It's very concerning. I think he only threw like 240 something passing yards for the whole season, which is, oh my God, that's less than amateur like. But I still ain't lost confidence in the guy. I know he can turn this thing around, man. He just had a couple bad games. Come on, Justin Fields, you gotta get over this funk that you in right now, bro. Got to.
Facts. I'm very concerned. Well, I wouldn't say very, but I'm concerned about my man's performance the last few weeks. But I am confident, same thing as CDubb said. He is forcing the ball. He's not being quick with his decision making. Because, man, it'd be some damn plays. I'd be like, bro, how did you not peek down to your damn progression and get Cole Kmet going in the flat? How did you not look in here? But hey, it's different when you in the field and got that helmet on. It's different than when we watching with a bird's eye view and able to evaluate film. And I also want to know what the hell is rushing through his mind at the same time, because you know what I'm saying? Like, these players got to be able to block out all that stuff. Yes, you can see it, but you need to digest it and be able to push something out there good on the field. You know what I'm saying? Nobody asking him to be a world breaker, but goddamn, be competent at your job, bro. Be competent.
Do you think he got that Jay Cutler disease, like that eternal clock? Like, these motherfuckers finna hit me after 2 seconds. They gonna hit me.
I don't.
Maybe
at least
Never
what
know.
I see from Justin Fields isn't necessarily like a fear of being sacked, because Justin is a physical guy, and I can't say that I see that quite yet. I do think that there's this thing of, okay, am I making the right decision? No, let me look over here. I think that contributes to the amount of time that he holds the ball. I don't have the numbers right in front of me, but I know he's towards the top of highest amount of like hold time in the NFL.
Wow.
So I think when you look at the completion percentage being the lowest, the amount of time that you hold onto the ball being towards the top of the NFL, there's something in that I would say that it's between the ears. I think, and that's not to say that he can't work it out. I think he is definitely going to work it out, but I think it's more than just the offensive line here. I think that Justin Fields is starting to second guess himself with as many interceptions as he's thrown. I think that's the thing that's gotten in Justin Fields' head even more than the sacks. He was running for his life all last season every time he got on the field. So I don't know if it's that. I think it's the interceptions that may be starting to get to Justin a little bit, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
I agree with that, because you already know. You be like, damn, my defense just got me the ball back. You make a few good plays, interception. Oh, damn, I was supposed to put the ball on the chest of Cole Kmet while he going up the seam. Damn, I'm going to lead him a little bit. Damn, interception, when I should have just put it on his chest. Because if he put it on his chest, that's a big game. It looked good. But, yeah, he definitely, I believe, he's second-guessing himself, bro. That's what
you're right. Yeah, you're right. I think he's trying so hard not to make a mistake that he's making mistakes. He's just trying too hard. He's being to try hard. Relax and just go with it, man. Don't think about it. Just let it fly, man. You go through practice. You go through all the team meetings. You know what needs to be done. You know where you need to go with the ball. Just go with yourself, man. Don't second guess yourself. That's what I think he's doing. He's second guessing a lot, man.
And the crazy thing is, one last point, bro. If you go back and watch the film, he's looking in the right direction, but not throwing the damn ball. That's the crazy part. Like, I don't know if he's not trusting in himself or what. It's just he's second guessing himself. Maybe it's a confidence thing, but he's looking in the right direction on most of the damn pass plays.
Listen, I was really hoping that last week against the Texans was going to be the game for this offensive, the passing offense to get it together. Looking at the New York Giants defense, it's not necessarily going to be any easier. It could be slightly easier. The run game, I expect this team to get a huge game running.
Yeah.
But I hope that we see, and I said this in the daily episode today, I don't need to see it be perfect yet. I don't even need to see it be 80% of perfect. I just need to start seeing improvement in this passing game. That's from Fields. That's from the receivers, not as much drop passes. That's from the coaching and the play calling. I need to see some steady improvement from now on. We're going into week 4. From week 4 to week 8, I need to see some considerable improvement. And then we can refine after that point. But we need some improvement in that passing game. Having the second ranked rushing offense and the 32nd ranked passing offense. Just
That's crazy.
Imagine if we were middle of the pack passing, just like the 15th to 16th passing. We would probably have a top 5 offense in the NFL if you with our rushing game and what it's been. If we can get to serviceable with our passing game, you're looking at an offense at that point that can get delivered to you both ways. That is because right now what we're seeing, they're going 8 in the box against our running game almost every play. Every play. And that's because they don't fear our passing game at all. We need to start making that respectable. And then if you can do that, you're going to start seeing some things free up, because as good as our running games look, if our passing game keeps being a non-factor, that rushing game is going to start getting affected real soon for that.
And to piggyback off that, which is an excellent point, what you just said, it usually always works itself out. You know, you say that we second in the league in rushing, 32nd in pass. It usually evens itself out. You're going to be a bad team, that second in rushing is going to come down. Or you're going to be a pretty good team, and that 32nd turns into 20, 15. You know, we ain't looking to be like number 10.
Give me 18. Give me 18.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Yeah. Give me something up in there. And then, because, man, like, bro, at least you got to at least come out, because everybody know first play you coming out, you running. Damn, come on, do something. Like the flea flicker was perfect when they pulled that. So they just got to go ahead and continue to make moves.
I ain't with no gadget plays, man. I want them to do that.
No, they don't
shit
have
the
to do. What I'm saying is don't do no gadget plays, but to implement that flea flicker on one of the plays was nice. They don't have to do it every time, but when everybody expecting you to run, come on, bootleg, play action, get something going real quick. You gotta be smart with that.
So is we blaming Luke for this in those third downs? Is we blaming Luke, or is we blaming the progression of Justin Fields? He just don't trust him to make him drop back and throw a 7-yard pass.
I think, well, the 7-yard ain't like running it on 3rd and 7 is with the way that our running backs have been running. That doesn't bother me. It's the fact that we ran it on 3rd and 17 and not using any timeouts to try to give our quarterback any time.
Oh,
that's the issue to me. Like, you're running the ball on 3rd and 17. Like, don't get me wrong, our running game is good. It's damn near great. But to 3rd and 17, the 3rd and 10, I can give you some leeway on that. The 3rd and 17. I don't know, bro. That screams not trusting your passing game, in my opinion.
Yeah, that screams that. I can't even argue with it. Like, I can defend him if you like we talked about on Sunday. If he in behind his 20, you'd be like, nah, let's play conservative. We don't want him taking the sack, pushing us farther back. Boom, all right, cool. But at some point, CDubb, you made a great point. At some point, you got to put him in that position. And Haize, what you alluded to was that when they had the ball, you had 3 timeouts with like a minute left. That could have been a great experience for your young quarterback, whether he threw a pick or not.
Yes. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna disagree with you, Haize. 3rd and 17, I would rather them just run the ball, punt the ball.
You rather them run the ball? Okay.
Run the ball, punt the ball. But in a 3rd and 7, I don't want no run. Let's be aggressive. Let's go out there and try to make the first down. The percentages is not, you're not going to get a 7-yard run every play. You know what I'm saying? You run the ball. So you pass that ball. You try it. He's a quarterback. He's second year. This can be your future franchise quarterback. When are you going to see if he can make these plays? Just win.
Yeah. I want to see, and again, I'm not expecting it to be perfect. I'm not for you to go to 100% of the time, but Bobby's point, you had a chance with 3 times left, a little bit over to do some 2-minute offense to try to teach your quarterback something to inspire him a little bit. Then on top of that, like the how much we run on 3rd down, it's just like, hey man, let's give our passing game a chance, bro. Like, I just want to see a little bit of variation there, just a little bit of variation there. I get it, they have to earn it, but you still have to allow them a chance to earn it from time to time by saying, you know, if the passing game hasn't worked at all throughout the game, if you've thrown 2-3 interceptions, I can completely understand it. But at that point in time, we were looking pretty good. We had a chance. So I don't know, man. It's just a little bit of trust, I think, could go a long way. But Justin has to perform as well. It's not just
absolutely
on the coaching staff. It's not just on Justin. The offensive line got to stand up as well. Our run protection, as you can see by the production, has been great.
Outstanding.
Has been hit or miss, right? It's been better than because I was coming in thinking it was going to be completely horrible.
Yeah, so it's not
better
trash.
than what I came into the season thinking, but there are times where it falters as well. So
absolutely, well put.
Yeah.
All right, next question I have to ask for you guys, man. So Bleacher Report came out with their list. Typically, a player on every team. I actually agree with this one. A player on every team that deserves to lose their starting position, and Al-Quadin Muhammad was listed on this one. I don't actually disagree.
I can't argue with that. By the time Bleacher Report put out,
I never agree with Bleacher Report. I saw this and I was like, you know what? I don't hate this, bro.
I don't hate it.
Either Gibson or Robinson. At this point, I would think about starting before.
Like, what? Why is it? Because he played? Didn't he play with the Colts last year?
Yeah.
That's why. Yes,
That's the familiar. Yeah, but you gotta go with the who's splashing and making plays, Matt. Matt Eberflus. Come on, big dog. What's the DC name? Allen Williams or something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to get Dominique Robinson in this game. He got to start, bro. He splashed the little time he on the field. He just around the football. He should be starting.
How many tackles do you think Al-Quadin Muhammad has on the season?
I'm gonna go 4.
Bobby, how many do you guess?
6.
Piggyback.
He has 4 tackles.
Oh,
no hits, no sacks, 5 QB hurries so far. Do you know how many tackles Dominique Robinson has in playing?
Please tell me.
Playing less than half the snaps.
Triple.
Dominique Robinson has almost 12 tackles on the season, playing less than half the amount of snaps as Al-Quadin Muhammad.
Come on, man. Come on, Matty.
I get it. I get it. Starting the season, wanting to go with the player that was familiar with your system. I get starting the season with that. But we are now about to be we are a fourth of the way through the season. It's been proven. I'm not saying that Al-Quadin Muhammad doesn't deserve to play. I'm not saying he doesn't need to get any snaps. No, he does. But he ranks 82nd among all edge rushers, whereas Travis Gibson and Dominique Robinson rank above him according to Pro Football Focus. And they're not getting as many snaps. You have to put people in position that are showing you that. And this is the same thing that I have the issue with Tevin Jenkins being taken out of the starting lineup last game. Like, I love this coaching staff. I love what they've done. I love how they've empowered these young players. But it's time to actually empower them. Al-Quadin Muhammad, this to me is like when Keith Bogans was starting for the damn Chicago Bulls. Like, it's time to go, bro. It's time to move on, man. It's time to move on.
Hey, I'm finna make another splash, though. Travis Gibson been playing better than Robert Quinn.
Yep.
Facts.
Can't argue with that neither.
Is it not a fact?
But there's something to be said, though. How many times is Robert Quinn being? I don't know. I don't have the stats on top of my head. Being double teamed because it's like they're probably making sure they put some amazing coverage around Robert Quinn to make sure he's not having.
They don't want him to go off.
Okay, I seen a lot of one-on-ones though with Robert Quinn. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, and he just can't get there. He can't.
I've said it before. Robert Quinn always follows up an amazing season with a not so good season, and then he has a good season, and then he has another amazing season. That's just the way Robert Quinn roll. I have not seen it, so I can't deny or agree with you, but I'm just saying it doesn't surprise me if that's the case, bro.
Y'all know Gibson playing.
I mean, but Robert, he can't get home. He get off the line well, put some pressure on somebody. He just can't get home. That's it.
Yeah, he played against a good left tackle last week too. He was a good left tackle. So I'll give him another week, and then I'm gonna be screaming, "Star Travis, baby! Come on, Robert, get your ass out of there!"
Well, okay, let's do this. Who ends up if Al-Quadin Muhammad does get removed from the starting lineup? Do you want to see Travis? Do you want to see Dominique Robinson take that spot?
Oh, that's Travis for me. I want Dominique. Dominique. I disagree with you. You know that's a good choice too, but I'm going with Dominique. Dominique got like athletic tools, bro. Like he athletic as hell, bro.
Yeah,
he gets to where he want to go.
Receiver. He quarterback, wide receiver, and IDE. Come on, bro. He got a little athleticism to him, but I'm going Travis. I seen on two different weeks. I seen tackles hug him, no call.
Yeah,
they've been hugging him, so he going.
Let me ask you, why you like Travis Gibson more than Dominique, though?
I just think that he bring that firepower, man. I ain't saying that my boy Dominique Robinson not bringing that firepower, but again, I'm gonna keep once a big 300-pounder got to hug an edge rusher. I'm convinced, bro. Literally on his back, bro. Go watch the Packers game. He was on his back, and he was still damn near close to Aaron Rodgers. Come on,
Haize,
bro.
who you got, Haize? Who you got?
You see him trying to go on the cut.
I'm looking at every. They damn near have the same exact stats on the season. The only difference is Dominique Robinson has a half a sack less than Travis Gibson.
Damn. With way less time.
Yes.
With way less snaps. Yes.
I think I'm gonna go with the young buck, bro. I think I'm gonna have
He
to go with
hungry.
the young buck on this one, man. Here's what I'll say. Here's what I say. I still think Travis Gibson is the better player. But because of that, I kind of want to see what Dominique Robinson can do and develop being a starter and playing against him. Because if you do have to pull him, if you do have to go back to playing Dominique Robinson off the bench, you can do so easily, and Travis Gibson can do that as well. But like, I just want to see the young guy, the rookie, get a chance of that. But I still do think that Travis Gibson is the better player right now. But he's been in the NFL 2 years longer too, so he should be the better player right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's fair. That's fair.
Fair enough. We good.
Yeah. All right, man. That's like I said. It's weird enough that I agree with the Bleacher Report article. Like I went into that article literally like I'm finna tear this shit apart. I was reading. I was like, oh, well, you know what? When you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. Whoever right here is, I'm gonna check out more of his other articles. Anyway, before we go, the Bears have made a signing. Wide receiver, Reggie Robinson Jr. He was in on the team during training camp. He got cut early in training camp. They've now brought him back into the practice squad. His numbers, let me find them. They actually were pretty impressive. If I can find the numbers, I can't find them right now. Nonetheless, what do you guys think about? I would look for the numbers. What do you guys think about Reggie Robinson Jr.?
Oh, I ain't gonna act like I know the guy. I'm gonna pull up his numbers real quick. Who is it?
I mean, I ain't against it. I'm gonna just say I ain't against it, but again, it ain't gonna matter who the hell you bring in if they not throwing the ball. So it ain't gonna matter who the hell you bring in if they not throwing the ball. If Justin Fields not being accurate, not being trusting within himself, and if the offensive coaching staff not trusting within him, it ain't gonna mean nothing. You can go out and get somebody else, but it ain't gonna mean shit if everybody not on one accord. So it's good. You definitely got to fill the position, but goddamn, like I want to see Mooney have a breakout. I want to see Komet have a breakout. I want to see more from the wideouts that's already there. You know what I'm saying? But,
yeah. I see Reggie Roberson Wright Jr. He from SMU. He 5'11", 193 pounds. So what that tells me is the Bears looking for playmaking. They looking for some shock play. They looking for some, you know what I'm saying, for some big plays.
I got his numbers. So he caught in his college career, he caught 174 passes for 2,134 yards with 24 touchdowns. He played in 38 games in West Virginia and SMU. That's not bad numbers.
It's not bad. It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
I think they just hunting for some playmakers, man. They think they feel like they not getting nothing out of the wide receiver spot. Well, I ain't gonna say they not getting nothing, but they getting a small little helping from the receiver spot, mostly because of Justin Fields and Luke Getsy. But I think they're just looking for a spark, man, in the offense. You know what I'm saying? Looking for a spark, and maybe this guy has that, but I'm gonna doubt it. I think I don't think we need this guy, but we'll see. Maybe he comes in and makes a spark. Maybe come in and make a spark. You look like a Darnell Mooney build. Like Darnell Mooney, like 5'11".
You and your comparisons, bro. I mean, he's only on the practice squad for right now, so it's not like they've activated him to the roster or anything like that. But we'll see, man. But that is it for the topics for today. Let's go ahead and get into some of these comments, see what we got. They've been going off today. Let's see what real. Rory in the building. He says, what up, guys? Love the show. I called in and left a voice message. Good work. Y'all keep working and repping the shot. Well, thank you for that, bro. Thank you for that.
Yes,
appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciate you, Brody. Rory Tatum.
Right. Joseph says, Velius is a street sweeper. I don't necessarily see him as some standard wide receiver, but something more gadget and go.
Absolutely.
Hey, From your mouth to God's ears, I would love to see a versatile weapon like that for the Chicago Bears. AC Adams says Velas can do anything.
They feeling Velas.
They feeling. We just got to put it on wax.
Hey, I'm with y'all, chat, man. I can't wait to see Velas on that field, man. I can't wait.
I can't wait either. Joseph also chips in. Fields still got to figure out when it's proper time to try to make something out of nothing. Use those check downs and bust zip gaps the moment you get them. Absolutely.
Yeah, bro. Absolutely, big dog.
Steve-O says Justin out here thinking not playing. He knows his leash is extremely short, so he's out there trying to make a perfect throw so they won't take the ball out of his hand.
100%.
Steve-O came with the receipts. What you be saying?
Always, like always.
For real.
Like always.
Crazy.
Baki in the building. He says, I will say we need to get Justin some earlier throws early in the game to get him in rhythm. Some easier throws early in the game. Agreed, bro. Like we said that on the pregame last week. 100% agree with you, Baki. And we still didn't see. We've still yet to see them try to let Justin get him rhythm with the short, quick, easy passes. They just don't do it.
Hey, Darnell Mooney got to catch those short rhythm throws too, though. I ain't gonna lie. He just dropped it, bro. And then go look at Justin Fields on the bench like he done stole your money. Catch the ball.
You seen the short? You know how he looked.
Yeah, he's looking at
it. You seen the short? Don't act like you ain't see how he was looking at Justin Fields.
Look, absolutely. See what else we got.
For real.
Brandon L. Jet in the building. He says Dominic Robinson deserves more tick. Absolutely, man.
Facts.
He does. Listen, at this point, I'm willing to say whether you start him, Travis, whoever, one of them, the other one needs to play the majority of the snaps, backing anybody else up. Like Al-Qaim Muhammad is a great veteran, but to have on your team. But at this point, I'm over him. Like I'm completely over him starting.
Telling you, dog.
The production,
baby. Got to be productive.
4 tackles, my guy.
Gibson coming into his own, but Quinn is getting pressure and a lot of bad no calls from Joseph. Bobby,
okay,
that's what. Yeah,
down for real. The refs even hating. Bleacher Report didn't infected the refs too. Just terrible.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Torian says Ram fans seem to believe that they're gonna get Quinn in a trade.
Who told them that?
Listen, I'm not against trading Robert Quinn. It depends on what we get back. I'm not against the Bears team trading Robert Quinn. I'm not like, and that's not any slight on Robert Quinn, but just considering like his age, how far it seems like we're going to be from really competing for anything meaningful. I wouldn't mind taking advantage of moving the vet. Now, I would say this: if he does stick with the Bears throughout this whole season, depending on how they improve the other positions on the team, if they come in and do enough to think, hey, no, we're not only going to be a playoff team, but we can make a deep run, then you keep Robert Quinn. But if at this point, if they were to trade him by the trade deadline, I would miss him, but I wouldn't hate the move, depending on what we get back.
It's one that's circulating. Robert Quinn and the 4th for Chase Claypool. I'll pull it.
Oh, yeah, I'm pulling that every day.
I'm pulling that right now.
Do we need to drive him to the airport?
Oh, bro.
Get him to the airport. You ain't even got to worry about it. We will make sure he gets there safe and sound. You ain't even got to worry.
What? Real, I'll pull it. Pull it.
I'm not. Clay, yes, come on. You gotta go. Man. I love you, bro. You gotta go. You ain't got no neck anyway. It's time for you to go. AC Adams says Gibson admitted Robinson is better than he was as a rookie.
That kid.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm telling you,
baller. Dominic, I keep saying this, right? When it's all said and done, by the end of the season, we may look back and say Ryan Poles had one of the best drafts with not much to work with coming into it. Not any, like no super high picks. We may walk around seriously with 5 players that are going to play an impact role for the Chicago Bears going forward for the future. And I don't think many people expected him to walk away with that.
Y'all still got high confidence for Kyler Gordon, though? I still got confidence in him.
He's a cornerback who's getting picked on right now by that's what it is.
Bro.
Yeah, he ain't got no lunch money. None.
The man has given up the most yards in the NFL as a cornerback.
Ooh, Charlie.
He can only get better. Trust me. He can only get better. He leads the next cornerback by 60 yards, bro. He got to get better.
That's crazy.
He got to get better.
Joseph, I feel like if anything, Roberson can bring some IQ out there for his younger crew for sure. He has talent, but his body gave early. Yeah, the injury concerns there. He has a lot of ups. Don't get me wrong. The Reggie bringing him in, if you can get him to stay healthy, don't be surprised. I would not be, maybe not this season, but if he stays on the practice squad, works his way up, goes to training camp next season, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him have some big plays for the Bears at some point in time.
He little though. I'm tired of these little ass receivers, bro.
You sound like everybody when it comes to small ball with the Bulls, bro. Like
really
bro. Then y'all wonder why these motherfuckers always hurt. Boy, you 5'11", boy. What the hell is you talking about?
Brandon brings a good question here. Got in late. Has anyone brought up Tevin Jenkins' rotation? They need to stop and bring in Tevin full time. Stop the politics, killing Fields' progression. We touched on it a little bit. I talked about it in the daily episode, not today's daily episode, but yesterday. But so I'm gonna turn this over to the guys because absolutely, I'm gonna leave it at that. Go ahead.
Yeah, because this is getting ridiculous, man. We need some continuity. Just make a choice, even if it ain't Tevin Jenkins. Go with the other guy. But I'll say it's Tevin Jenkins. I think the kid has some talent. He's only gonna get better. So I just say, come on, pick a guy and stay with it, man. It's getting ridiculous now. Nobody does this. I've never seen this like before. Like we sub in offensive lineman like this. It's just crazy.
I'm getting pissed again just thinking about it, bro. I'm
really
getting upset. Because once I heard the reasoning, I was. You ever read something and literally you do the head tilt like you dumb motherfucker? That's exactly what I thought, bro. Like, go ahead,
for real though. And Haize, you made a great point on the Daily Show when you was basically saying that Mustafa has been getting his ass creamed. So I'm gonna reiterate the same point, bro. Get him out of there. If Lucas Patrick was practicing with the first team snapping the ball before the damn game the entire week, what the hell happened on Sunday morning? That's all I want to know. What happened Sunday morning? And Haize, I'm gonna finish it out for you, bro. You mentioned all the basically the reason Eberflus didn't put him in is because my man's had a bad practice on Wednesday. Everybody have a bad practice. You got to give him one fucking bad practice, but you got to trust in them some way somehow. Look. He came a long way for us saying that, look, fuck, if he ain't got his attitude right, he want to do this, he want to do that, trade his ass. But we came right back around, was like, my bad, bro. You know, dapped him up and said start his ass at the second guard. Because he performing well, bro. Every time, and again, with the limited snaps, he performing well.
He eating on the running game,
practice.
Too.
The man had one bad practice, and we talking about
hey, yeah.
Not the game where he's throwing stood on defensive lineman's head. Not the game. Not the game. We're talking about practice. This man lost his starting job for a game because of one bad practice. Come on, man. Listen, I got to move on, bro, because I'm going to start getting pissed off. Baki says, we got to remember Kyler's learning two positions in the NFL, outside cornerback and the nickel. That's a lot, especially for a rookie. That's a
fact. That's a fact.
That's why y'all here.
But what's bad is bad, Baki. Like, damn. Like, bro, like every play, like he getting roasted and toasted, bro. He gotta get he had a good second half last week. I ain't gonna do that all the way. He had a good second half. Almost had a game turning turnover as well. So
bro, could have had him a pick six. Could have had him a pick six.
That shit crazy. Baki says Musty sucks. I was done with Musty when he snapped the ball and Justin was still trying to move the protection to certain
2 times.
Stupid ass boy.
This nigga hitting himself in the balls, bro. He ain't even giving the ball to Justin. He hit himself in the balls 2 times.
I understand that Sam Mustafa is a veteran in this league. I understand that he can play a lot of different positions on the offensive line. I understand that he gets paid. That's a big man. And if I saw him down the alleyway, I would literally hit him with a 2-piece and an uppercut. But fuck Sam Mustafa right now. That man is killing it. He literally looks like dog shit out there. You do not bench a young player in Tevin Jenkins, who's literally worked himself up, switched positions, and still got to earn the starting position after switching positions and being out most of training camp. Because you want to, like, come on, man. Come on. We got to stop the bullshit, bro. We got to stop the bullshit.
We talking about practice.
We talking about practice, bro. We got to stop the bullshit, bro. We got to stop the bullshit.
Whipped out the AI.
We gotta stop the bullshit, bro. And keep in mind, the funny thing about this is I was the one at the beginning of the season, like, hey man, I don't know about Tevin. I don't know. Like, you got me sitting here defending Tevin Jenkins because the man has been balling his ass off, and you benched him because of a practice. Come on, fam. This can't be what we talking about. I know this can't be what we talking about, bro. That's crazy, man. That's wild. Musty acts like the guy who drops an apple at the and the motherfucker goes when he's at the grocery store, the motherfucker goes rolling the opposite direction.
On the real, you already know, stupid ass boy.
And nigga, Brandon Mustapher needs to bag groceries at Aldi's. He don't have the hand. He would drop the bag. Can you imagine having Sam Mustapher bag your groceries and dropping something? I'd be like, hey man, listen, what you doing here, bro?
That big motherfucker gonna take a bite out of your shit when he bagging your shit. He's big ass. 300. I don't want no big motherfucker like that bagging my shit.
Man, this is crazy, bro. Brandon says this exactly. Jenkins is the most trusted person on the line right now. They're trying to find a way to break that young man. Then they leave him out on the island with the media. Well, you're at the beginning of the season, I didn't like the way they did him in the media. They did early in and stuff like that. But like, I do think that I don't necessarily think that they're trying to set up Jenkins for failure. I just really think that they're trying to get Lucas Patrick as many reps as possible so that once he is ready to snap the ball, the questions go away. He's there. We know Tevin Jenkins is going to move back into the starting lineup. I don't think it's necessarily a negative on Jenkins that the coaching staff is looking at. I just think that they are just really focused on getting Lucas Patrick as many reps as he can so that way when he is ready to snap the ball again, he's not just, coming up to game speed and things like that. That's what I personally think it is. At least that's what I hope it is. Because if it's anything else, man, listen, I'm just going to shut up, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, Braxton Jones pretty good too, Brandon, though. Braxton Jones been playing terrific.
Yeah. And one person that we gave a lot of crap to, Borum, bro. He been
I was just about to bring up Borum.
We gave him a lot of crap too. He been all right. This line been better than expected, to be honest with you. Even though they need to stop this rotation crap, the line has been better than what, has been better than what we previously expected. So
ooh, y'all better keep Vildor. Oh, don't look at that one, Haize. You better talk about. You got the V word on there. Don't do it.
Haize got to pull the trigger, boy. Y'all know what photo coming up, boy. Go ahead, just give it to the people one time, my boy. Give it to the people
after Justin Fields, who had the worst game. Quack, quack, quack. Looking at
this picture says everything you need to know about Vidor's play. Like, it's just this sums everything up with Vildor perfectly, bro. Like, get his ass up out of here.
Chat, I told y'all on the team.
What dirt does he have on like what is he doing? Is he fucking Virginia McCaskey? Like, what is he doing, bro? Like,
not Virginia. Not Virginia.
It don't make any sense, bro. Vidor has done nothing to prove he sucks. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro.
Hey, I told y'all ass chat. Y'all argue with me and Vildor's athletic, man. He can do it. I'm like, hell no, Lamar Jackson. Y'all wanted Vildor. Look at his ass, bro. Look at him.
I'm so over fucking Vidor, bro. Like,
I'm mad as hell at chat, bro.
And listen, I try to give the man hype. I try to be like, oh, Vidor with Johnson being out, he's gonna show up. He's gonna have a big game. That man, listen, what Shaq call him? Barbecue chicken. That's
barbecue.
Like that. He's barbecue chicken, bro.
Y'all already know.
Barbecue duck with that fucking picture. He barbecue duck.
With some duck sauce, you mean?
With some duck sauce. Fuck wrong here.
The door got oh man, come
shit. Where the hell you get that big?
That man pulled that out the vault. This boy he keep receipts on him now. He keep the clips.
Bro.
Oh man, come on, man, Vidor, bro. Funny, I mean, bro. Hey, shout out to Vidor, bro. Like that, he's getting them checks to just suck. Imagine getting paid millions of dollars to suck at what you do for a living, bro.
Man, the worst thing, it looked like he want to do it, man. He trying.
That's just the worst thing. He can't do it. He does not have the skill level necessary, bro.
And he helped E-Jack get a pick.
Yeah, he did.
Door's literally like Door's that kid that studies long, that goes like he does all the extra credits. He has his homework on time. He reads the book 2-3 times before tests. He studies 5 days a week. He has mama do practice quizzes with him, and he still gets a fucking D on the test.
Oh,
bro. Like, come on, bro. Man, that's crazy, man.
For real,
Damn,
though. Y'all know what it is.
Bro.
Damn, Bill don't get no chill on this show, bro. He get no chill until he get like 7 interceptions in his video. He get no chill.
Oh, man. Now watch, because I talk shit about him, he's gonna come out next, like you said, he's gonna have a game sealing interception and a pick six. And I'm gonna be sitting there looking there like,
Damn,
that's what we did to Roquan. We fried his ass. And then,
well, Kendall Fedor showed up to the game. Look at that. Clap it up. Clap it up.
So this is all, this strategy, Joe. We on y'all ass, but y'all could, you know what I'm saying, perform next week. So this might work us for the second week, baby. Let's go.
That is hilarious, man.
He got the perfect picture. The Mark got wings and shit like a fucking duck. It's just perfect. Look at that shit. Quack, quack, quack.
He's a fucking why. Exactly. Jesus, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Jesus, man. All right, fam. All right, but that's it for us for today. Let's go ahead and shut it down. We got our jokes in. We got some. We actually talk. We talk sensible. We got to talk our shit before we get off the live stream.
Man. Come on, man.
Listen,
hey, man, y'all.
The door is the Tony Bradley of the Chicago Bears.
Oh, is that right? Let me think about it for 2 seconds. You might be right, bro. Nephew, is he the B word? Nephew.
Oh my God.
Is this nigga the B word, bro?
Probably.
Oh, hell no.
He gonna make that play, and then he gonna come back and make a play, and you gonna be scratching your head like, bro, what are you doing?
The only thing that would seal that home is if literally he's trying to tackle a wide receiver after they catch the ball, and his arms are around the wide receiver's waist, and he runs 5 yards with Fedor just hanging off his ass. Like, at that point, that was silly. He is literally the Tony Bradley of the Chicago Bears.
That's
go ahead, bro.
Oh, one more thing before we go home. Cole Kmet is Lori marketing. I love it. Oh, okay. Hey, this been a great show.
Joshua Simmons, bro.
Oh, that's epic as hell.
Whoa, they said Cole Kmet is Paul Zimmer. Oh yeah, it's time to go. Bobby, give him the socials, bro. We gotta get up out of here, bro. We gotta get up out of here.
Hey. First and foremost, if y'all watching them shorts, please tell y'all counterparts stop getting so damn emotional, because I'm going to come right back with a comment they ain't going to like. So it is what it is. All this shit is to have fun and talk about sports. But hey, if y'all want more from me and CDubb, hit us up on Shy Bulls Podcast. Y'all know the season right around the corner, goddamn. And if you want more from the main man Haize, hit him up at CEO Haize on all social media platforms. Joshua Simmons asks, Haize, is the Cognac Boys coming on after the post-game lives for the first preseason game?
I hadn't thought about it, honestly, because I hadn't thought that far ahead. But guess what? You found out here. The Cognac Boys will be on the post-game show for the first preseason game. That's it. Let's go ahead and do it. But that is it, man. Make sure you follow us collectively at Shy Bear Central. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearCentral@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text and or voicemail, the number to do so is 773-242-9336. We're in the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We are the voice of the fans. Fuck them other watered down shows. We love you guys. Bear down.
Hey.
Peace, y'all.